was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I had a good Thanksgiving. We'll talk about... Oh, by the way, for those of you who want like hard politics shit, we'll get into politics later, but I'm just kind of shooting the shit with everybody. So, yeah, I sat around and I played video games, and I watched Marvel movies, and I hung out with Dennis, my buddy Dennis, and we played video games together. Fucking the whole, from Thursday on, well, from Wednesday when I got off work on. Like, dude, man, I wasn't good to myself and my sleep schedule. Thank God I went the opposite direction, and I wound up getting really tired at like 10 o'clock yesterday, so I went to bed. But yeah, I'm recovering from the fucking weekend. That was why there was no video yesterday. I was totally going to post a video yesterday. I was totally going to post this video yesterday. But yesterday I woke up, man, and I was sick. Like, I was just sick the whole day. I just felt nauseous. It was just awful. So, yeah. And yesterday I got fucking just blindly angry. Just blindly angry. So get this shit, right? I wake up yesterday morning and I'm like, holy shit, it's the 2nd. I totally forgot. Well, I totally didn't even notice that Thanksgiving was like, you know, like the last few days of the month. So I'm like, fuck, it's the 2nd, I'm late. And I'm like, ah. So I got home from work, ran upstairs, got my checkbook, ran down to the office, and they're like, we don't take payments in the office anymore. And I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, we don't take payments in the office anymore. And I'm like, well, where the fuck do I pay then? And he's like, we'll get you a card. You have to go down to the Walmart or the... And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this janky ass fucking horse shit? Like, what? So I go to the check cashing place, like the closest place to my house. The next closest place is not as close as the other place, I know that. And fucking, I'm sitting there for an hour. Wow. 2 people ahead of me. 2 people. 1 person paying a bill, 1 person cashing his check. 2 people in front of me. I waited there for an hour for 2 people. And I'm like furious fucking pissed, right? So I'm like, I slip my card, I want to pay my rent. And she's like, alright, how are you going to pay it? Cashier's check or cash? And I'm like, check. She goes, we don't take checks. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. She's like, nope. I'm like, give me the card. So I take the card, I go back to the fucking manager. I'm like, I want to talk to the manager. Guy's like, what do you want to talk to her about? I'm like, you know what? I'm like, honestly, dude, you don't deserve to hear what I'm about to fucking say. Like, 'cause I'm wicked pissed. And he's like, okay, well, have a seat over here. She'll be right with you. And I'm like, yeah. So I sit down, and I wait another, like, 20 minutes. Which, so they call me in. I go and I sit down. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what? How am I supposed to pay my bill? And she's like, well, you go to... And I'm like, no. I'm like, what? I'm like, on this card it says there may be fees applied. Like, what? I'm like, I kind of consider that a breach of contract. I signed up to pay X amount of money a month for my rent. I sign up for fees and other stuff. Like, what? Like, is this even legal? Like, what is going on here? And she's like, well, you can pay online. And I'm like, all right, I'll pay online. How do I get to the online thing? And she's like, get on our website, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, fine. So I go back home. I set up the fucking thing. And I pay my bill. And I paid a $19.50 convenience fee. So the building I live at has decided to raise my rent $20 just unexpectedly and without really warning. I was informed, yes, that they were going to be going paperless. And then I was going to have to be doing some other thing or whatever, paying online or whatever. But I didn't realize that them going paperless was going to cost me an extra $20 a month. Like, that was not told to me. Like, that was not, like, red fucking highlighted. Hey, guess what? All your rent just went up. Like, I was not informed of this. Right? And I'm not going to carry almost $700 worth of cash on me ever. Like, for any reason. No. That's retarded. And that's why we have things like debit cards and checks. That's why we have bank accounts. So that we don't have to carry cold hard cash. Because checks can be voided. And cards can be canceled. Cash is fucking cash. That's it. There isn't more cash. Like, if I get mugged or I fucking lose it somehow or some stupid fucking who knows what happens, I'm out $600. Like, that. I don't just go to the bank and go, I lost it, can I have it again? They don't say, oh sure. Like, so no, I'm not carrying cash on me. Period. We live in the modern fucking age. And this, well, now you have to go through a third party that you're going to have to pay so that you can pay me. So yeah, I was sick and wicked pissed yesterday, so no video. Because I was not going to be able to do all that I just did there without like having to go throw up. That was not going to happen. Just telling Dennis about it yesterday made me fucking so sick. I'm like, I don't even want to play tonight, dude. I'm like, I just need a fucking break. And he's like, alright, man, that's cool. I'm like, alright. So, yeah, like, I was that angry. I didn't even want to play video games with Dennis. But yeah, yesterday was not great, so sorry about that. And no video over Thanksgiving, because it was fucking Thanksgiving. Like, you think that's bad, wait till Christmas. Like, I'm trying to get as much vacation time as I possibly can, like, banked up, so that I can take as many days off the week of Christmas as I possibly can. So, as far as it's looking, I might have to work, like, Thursday or Friday. I don't know. I said I'll work Friday, because there ain't going to be fuck all to do on Friday, so I'll just come and hang out with everybody on Friday. We'll just chat. Like, that'll be fun. And so, you know, we'll see how it goes. I think, I know I have a day banked up. I think I'm up to the point where I've got the day and a half I need to have Monday and Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday is fucking Christmas Eve, Christmas Day or whatever. Like, we have those days off. So, like, Monday I think is the Christmas party. And they give us half the day off paid so that we can go to the Christmas party. But it's not mandatory for us to go to the Christmas party, and we don't have to go to the Christmas party to get paid the half a day. They just let us out and then have a Christmas party. And I go, oh, cool. See ya. And then I go home at 11. You know what I mean? Like, I go home and fucking start my fucking holiday. So, yeah. Like, I only need to actually have 4 days of vacation for that day. Right? 4 hours of vacation for, I said 4 days of vacation for that. 4 hours of vacation for that day. And then I think I have the day and a half I need for Monday and Thursday. So I'll probably have to work Friday. Or I'll like come in and work half the day or like whatever it is I need to work. So that I can get paid for the full time. I'll come in and like work a half a day Friday, go home at 11, be like, meh, you know, I worked a full day the whole week. You know, like that would be, or no, I would have worked a half day the whole week. Like, whatever, I'll do that. I don't give a shit, whatever. But like, I ain't making videos. I'm gonna be on Christmas vacation, man. You guys should be too. You guys should be spending time with family and doing things that you enjoy. Get away from the internet for a while. Get away from the politics. This should be when everybody kind of takes their moment to get away from it and decompress. Like, politicians should never, ever, ever, ever want to do anything that they actually want people to pay attention to during the fucking holiday season. Because nobody should pay attention to it. Like, everybody should be doing fun shit for their vacation time. Like, you're on vacation. Everybody's on vacation for Christmas and Thanksgiving, like, right? Like, well, I mean, like, you know, poor McDonald's people, they're only on vacation for Christmas Day. But most people, you know, hopefully people are getting some vacation time around this time of year. You know, it's fucking something off, you know, whatever. But, yeah, you know, I get it. The world can't just shut down for a day. I don't see why not. Plan ahead, motherfuckers. But, yeah, or survive for a day. Come on, really? Nobody's gonna starve in a day. Come on. So, you know, unless that day happens to be your third day in a row. But Jesus, really? Like, you were fucked anyways. Like, But, yeah, I don't know. Merry Christmas, everybody. That's what I'm saying here. Merry Christmas. But I'm taking Christmas off. You all should too. You all should not be concerned as to whether or not I'm actually putting up videos on Christmas. You should be like, I'm not paying attention to YouTube on it's Christmas. I'm doing fun things. Playing with my kids, or playing with my wife, or, you know, whatever. Playing with my girlfriend or boyfriend. Playing with my family. Okay, now it's getting fucking weird. But, like, you should be on vacation, you know? Doing whatever you do on vacation. Do vacation-y things. Don't fucking, especially with politics and shit. But, yeah, so, there you go. Speaking of politics, though, did anybody hear Donald Trump today talking to fucking Justin Trudeau? Oh my God! I was fucking pissing myself on break. He's like, every country should be paying 2%. You know, some countries are fucking delinquent. They're not paying their 2%. Like, that's what we should all be paying. 2%. I'm paying my 2%, and it's a shit ton of money. And every other country's not as fucking rich as us. And they're paying considerably fucking less than I do. And they're not meeting their 2%. They're already going to pay less even at 2%. And now they're paying even less because they ain't fucking paying the 2%. And he's like, fuck that shit. Yeah, delinquent with motherfuckers. And they're like, well, Canada isn't paying, the fucking press, Canada isn't paying, you know, it's 2%. And he's like, well, what's Canada paying? And Justin Trudeau's like, you know, well, we've upped our defense capabilities, and we've worked on our military and our navy, and we've worked on our air force, and we've really improved our military, and we've spent this much money into it, and you know, things are way better in the military now. And Donald Trump goes, yeah, but how much? Like, what are you paying into it? And he goes, then he like turns to a dude and he's like, and like the guy's like, we're paying this much, and he gives like the money amount, and Donald Trump goes, yeah, what is that? What is that? Like 1.3, and he goes, it's 1.4, and he goes, see, 1.4%, and he's like, but you know, Canada, you know, we're working on something. We'll work on like a payment plan or something like that, and I'm like. Oh, and he's like, you know, like fucking countries like Germany, they ain't paying shit. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, like, I love the guy. I love the guy to death. I do. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, he's taking a you ain't gonna fuck with me stance. But, like, at the same time, he's also got an impeachment hearing going on. Now, you know, and I know, and everybody reasonably thinking knows, that while there may have been something there, there's not enough there to be there. There's not enough there. You know? Like, we're not gonna fucking seriously impeach the President of the United States on the burden of proof that is, I heard from a guy that somebody was on a phone call with somebody else who was on a phone call with somebody else. You've got to be fucking shitting me. It's not going to happen. So, right, you and I both know that. However, the countries of the world are watching the news. And you know Justin Trudeau, he ain't watching Fox. He's watching CNN. And CNN is talking about how Donald Trump is about to be impeached. It's a fucking surefire thing. Just like the election. Donald Trump is being impeached at a 99% rate. You know? So all these other countries are seeing that shit and going, fuck this guy, you know? Like, he's either going to be out in the next couple months or whatever, or he's going to get voted out in another year, or he's going to get voted out in another 4 years. We're going to just see if we can outlast this dude. We'll work around him where we can. We'll see if we can work, you know, just fucking survive this insanity. And then when America normalizes again and becomes our bitch, then we'll start fucking America again and all will be right and well in the world. Like, I guess there's a collection of nations that are trying to work around America's sanctions on Iran. It's a ballsy play. I don't know if it's troubling. Because honestly, I don't even know if the world can hang against us. Like, Donald Trump is asking the question, can you guys really fuck with me? And thus far, the answer seems to be no. So we'll see how it all plays out. But goddamn, that made me laugh. What are you paying right now? Yeah, 1.4. Yeah, it should be 2. Made him have to ask a dude. No. What percentage? Oh, shit. But yeah. Regular programming will resume tomorrow, and it will pick up with the last video that I filmed before I filmed this one, which is me kind of talking about the end of the argument with the commenter. Well, the comment that I turned into an argument. I'll admit that. But yeah, that you're gonna get my raw, right thought after feelings after the dude commented on the video that I made for him in answer to his comment. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. And yeah, one last thing. There are those of you who have been around for a very long time and you know this about me. And when I tell you what it is, you're going to go, ugh. You know, it was the last time an expansion came out for Destiny 2 that I started playing Destiny again. Yeah, I know, a bunch of people, just seriously, honestly. But those of you who are new, a bunch of people just went, oh, God. The last time the expansion came out, I was like, fuck that game. I hate that fucking game. Fuck that game. Right? And I refused to play it. And then one day, I was like, alright, I want to get it. And then I got the expansion. I got Forsaken. Inevitably, I was ultimately extremely disappointed with the game. It wasn't worth $60. It was kind of a shit expansion. It was very fucking short and lackluster. I don't care about these characters. Like, every time they do like a character-driven plot storyline, I'm like, you haven't done anything yet to make me care about these characters. You can't pick up a story midway and be like, oh, now we're gonna write like really cool things for these characters to do, and then I'm supposed to go, oh, all of a sudden I give a shit. No, I hate these characters. Like, there's no storyline in this game. It's total shit. And everything's a ripoff. Like, everything in the game is a ripoff. Everything's a ripoff. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Everything in the game is kind of a ripoff. Like, it's not worth it. Like, they charge a lot for this shit. And it's not worth it. At the end of the day, it's not worth it. And what pisses me off even more is they made it a fucking free game. They made the core Destiny game a free game. They made the core Destiny 2, and both of the first season pass expansions. It's all free now. All that's free. I paid like $100 for that. For all that shit. And it's fucking free now. Like, and Forsaken's like $20 now. So I'm just, man, I'm so fucking furious with the whole thing. But like, at this point, you know, there's really no passion in it anymore, because I'm like, well, you're playing it, dumb fuck. Like, you can just not play it. You've got literally, I've got thousands of other games I could play. But every once in a while, you get in a mood to be a superhero. And the gameplay of Destiny is extraordinarily unique. It's very fast-paced, it's very chaotic, and it's very fun, and it's very satisfying. Like, it gets you in a subconscious way. Like, my parents got this one-eyed bandit, as my dad would call, or my mom. I think my mom would call it that. I don't fucking know. They got a slot machine, right, in the basement. And they got like I don't know, it's like an Asian slot machine. I don't know if it's Japanese, Chinese, I don't know what it is. But they got this Asian slot machine. And my mom got it because it looked really cool. And I'm like, no, it does look cool. Like, it's got, you know, cool little characters on it and shit like that, little anime dudes and stuff. And she used to sit and play that fucking thing for hours. And it would, like, whenever she'd get, like, any sort of a win, fucking thing would go shit fucking crazy. It would go ape shit. Ah! Fucking lights and noises and fucking it'd go crazy. You know? And money'd come out, and then you just put the fucking coins back in and keep playing, right? You know? And she actually, like, looked into it, you know, why it is that the fucking game goes apeshit for even the most minor of little wins. And apparently it's like a psychological thing. And they figured out if you give a reward more often, people will play more. And the reward is happy music and fun lights and, oh, look at this, like, hits a childlike part of your brain and goes, wee! And you want to put more fucking coins into the thing so you can see it go crazy more, you know? It's kind of like that. Destiny's very satisfying. Like, when you get a critical kill on just about all the creatures, it's very satisfying. It goes, you know, there's a big effect that goes off, and you know, like one race you actually see what looks like the thing's fucking soul leave its body. Like, it's crazy as shit. And ooh, I just thought of something. Ooh, I can't wait to get on with Dennis today. But, like, yeah, like, so, you know, another race, you shoot them in the head, and, like, there's a big oil spurt, and their fucking helmet flies off. I don't know, it's just a very satisfying game, and it's cool to do all the big jumping puzzles and shit like that. They're a lot of fun, and it's challenging. Like, it's challenging in the shit it makes you do. It's just fucking annoying in the shit it makes you do. Why does every quest for every little thing have to have 50 fucking steps that all require you to do, like, either fucking hardcore grinding or days worth of fucking play? Like, I've got quests I've been working on for months. Months! It's very annoying. I hate the game. The gameplay's so fun. And I'm like an addict with it. I get to a point where I'm like, I need another fix. And then I start playing Destiny again. And this one has only cost me $10. I have not bought the fucking expansion. I didn't buy Shadowkeep. I'm so angry about them making it a free game and all that shit that I'm like, no, fuck you guys. I'll wait until like 2 more expansions from now, and when this one is like $5 or free, then I'll play it. Until then, you can suck a dick, because I'm on to the game now. Like, suck my ass. Like, I ain't fucking doing that shit. No. So, I'm, you know, but there's a lot of upgrade materials in the season pass, and I'm looking at the upgrade materials, and I'm like, I could really use that shit. That'd be, you know, the pay to win aspect of it is very, you know, hard to kind of, when it's only $10, and I'm playing the game anyways, you know. So it's only cost me $10 so far, but I'm still riding the wave. Like, it's bad. It's been bad. So most of the time when I haven't posted videos, it's because I've lost track of time playing Destiny, and usually it's with Dennis. So my name is Andrew Thomas, and I am a Destiny 2 addict.